problem within our classrooms today.
Why are you take picture?
Social problems. We also realized that their work was legible, clean, well written, little errors, and it followed the methodology that was prescribed. And we also appreciate your composure during the defense. And we recommend again that this work be corrected. And after all the consideration by the members of jury here, they unanimously accepted your work to be very good. So, congratulations. Okay. All right, it was a pleasure having this audience for the reference. Moses Dennis, Mofo Dennis is my, I've been calling Moses here, and it's affecting me. Mofo Dennis Azoa. Found out that motivation is a basic concept. And in education, and it's very important the success of our pupils and children. Consequently, the jury accepted your topic and equally accepted your work based on the fact that you applied to the letter, as the supervisor said, the basic scientific steps of research work. We will also give you the results that you obtained. And we urge you that when you go back to Moa, your classroom should be a classroom with difference. Your people should feel that you actually came to Bamsan and defended an HND. By the way you are going to motivate your children, the way you are going to motivate the educational community around you. But we also urge you to carry out the different the errors that were pointed out by the jury here, as well as your supervisor. Those corrections must be done before you go back to work. So, with all of that, the jury was unanimous that your work was received with the grade very good. Congratulations. Shalom. The jury, after deliberation, given the field in which you worked on inclusion, that is a critical problem in our educational system, accepted your work. The jury also, considering what you are rapporting rapporteur told us about the conditions in which we worked, the difficulties that we encountered. And when we look at the final product in front of us, we really appreciated your effort, and we really appreciated your work. But we said that you will have to look at the front sides of your work. You will also have to revisit the statistical tool that you used. You will also revisit the topic as was presented, so that the topic should indicate the various variables and other corrections that have to be done inside the work. You meet your supervisor as well as the cross-examiner for those corrections. I always insist on corrections because if you leave the work in the library like that, those coming in next year will think that those things those corrections that we are saying here were normal, and they will start to commit the same errors. Make sure that you always correct your work for posterity. So with all of this said, the jury accepted your work with grade B, good. So congratulations, Mr. President. Mr. Independent. Sorry, let me make this small correction for most of you. When you greet the president of the jury, come on. When you greet the president of the jury, the next person you greet is the chief examiner. And you end with no, most of us are our first time. We have come to the end of the defense of Sabia. The jury is glad to announce that the work is accepted on the basis that the topic is relevant, accepted on the basis that the candidate respected to the least the required methodology for any scientific work, and we would like to call on the others maybe to go closer and especially look at how she has exploited and used the upper methodology in her work, in citing the work and in her referencing, the choice of the statistical tools, the analysis, as I said a moment ago, the literature being very rich, the results, the scientific procedure that you took to have the results that she achieved. The jury was very, very impressed with her work, and we urge her not to end at this level. We wish to see you go further. We want to encourage you to go further. We want to see the sky is your limit. And the jury, as a result, conferred the great excellence. Wow! So congratulations. Excellent. A great work. Yeah. A great. Come to this. But we caution you, no matter how relevant the topic is, matter how intelligent you are, no matter who is working with you or assisting you, your official mentor has the power to influence. His position is very, very important. You must work with him for him to give his orientation of the work. It doesn't mean that you don't have a say, but he has an orientation to give. So, with all of this, considering the fact that you are a beginner in the field of research, and that from a distance you made a lot of effort, the jury was unanimous that the work was good, but all the errors you have to go back to your supervisor as well as the cross-examiner for them to point out the various errors for you to do the corrections, so that those who will express the document before, after you, should not commit the same errors. And especially acknowledge the sources of your data and other information inside the work, so that you should not be guilty of plagiarism. So with all these considerations, the jury was unanimous that your work is very good, a C+. Okay. The jury, after deliberations, unanimously accepted the work of Madame Bongo and found out that the work is very, very important. The topic, assessment, is a key topic in education. Even though, given the circumstances, the distance, and the time frame that you had to come out with this work, the unanimously accepted that the candidate did the best she could, and also taking into consideration the fact that she is still a novice, she's still a beginner in the field of research. And as was said a moment ago, we urge you to continue the degree program and continue this topic because it's quite an important topic as far as education is concerned. So after taking into all these considerations, the jury was unanimous that you had, yes, that your work was very good, right?
You want copy?
Take your copy.
You know what is being blocked?
Take your copy.
Come on, congratulations, right? All right.
But know that we do the corrections.
The correction, but we insist you meet your supervisor as well as the examiner. As well as the examiner. To do all the corrections that we ask you to do, right? I hope you get it. The corrections must be done so that those who are coming after you should not commit the same errors.